Hello and welcome to Crescent Dreams. Today's reading is going to be about what is holding you back and how to move forward. There's 3 piles today that you can choose from, or you can choose all 3 if you feel called to. Each of these piles spoke to me on a personal level, so you're more than welcome to watch all 3 or just 1 or 2, whatever you feel called to. But if you want to just skip ahead, if you know how pick a card readings work, the timestamps will be down below. Otherwise, you can pick based off of the number, the crystal, or just the feeling that you get about a certain pile. So for pile number 1, there is a red jasper. Number 2 is orange carnelian, and number 3 is garnet. So I'll go ahead and give you a second to decide. All right, so please enjoy this video. If you like it, like the video, subscribe for more. Leave a comment letting me know if you did or didn't receive any messages today. I got a lot of Scorpio energy, a lot of death and rebirth and transformation. So I'm wishing you well as you take in these messages and as you apply them to your life. My Cash App and Venmo will be linked in the description if you'd like to tip me for this reading. And let's get into it. Also forgot to mention that I will be using this Halloween Oracle deck and this Vampire Tarot deck, as well as pulling charms from my charm collection. Alright, so if you chose pile number 1 and the red jasper crystal, this is your reading. So for what is holding you back, that's going to be these top 3 cards. You have the 6 of Grails, 3 of Knives, and Death. I'm picking up a lot of Scorpio energy, with the scorpion and the bat here, and this theme of like death. That's a card that represents Scorpio, because we are all about transformation and rebirth after death. I am a Scorpio as well, so shout out to my Scorpios. You might not be, or it could, maybe you have a Scorpio in your life, because what I am feeling with the 3 of Knives is that this is a heartbreak. I'm feeling like you just went through a breakup, and what's holding you back is like you're still thinking of all the good times, and still kind of also dwelling on the heartache. But what you need to do is just lay that relationship to rest, let it die, and move on and be reborn again, as who you were truly meant to be. Which, moving on to the bottom 2 cards, which is how to move forward, is the 10 of Scepters and the Star. So just moving forward and being reborn with so much confidence and passion and inspiration and motivation to be the star. This card is all about new beginnings and hope, and just stepping into your authenticity, and being true to who you are. So I really see that you are going to very shortly be coming out of this place of like longing for the past and dwelling on the pain, to just putting it all to rest and using your newfound confidence and motivation to step into this light, because it's time to be who you are. It's time to let others see you. No more staying hidden. You are beautiful and you have so much to offer, and you're going to be an inspiration to others when you can share this journey and what you went through in order to get to this point. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some charms for you. I'll pick some charms. Pile number 1. Alright, so we have the Lion, which I think goes along nicely with these 2 cards. Just really confident and strong, and just knowing that like you have what it takes. Like they're kind of like in a very powerful stance here. The pumpkin reminds me of like a harvest and just getting ready to harvest the fruits of your labor. All your hard work is really going to pay off and bring a lot of things into completion. With the witch, I like to think of like stepping into your power and just like making things happen, making a potion, casting a spell in order to get what you want. With the dog, I'm thinking of friendship. I think that your friendships are going to start to become a lot more important to you than maybe they have been recently. And the warrior, I don't know why it's not focusing, but this says warrior on the inside. And she's a warrior right there. That girl's a warrior, or a guy. Either one, or neither, or both, whatever you are. You're a warrior, and you can do it. You have the power to step up and to fight and to be confident and to rise above all of this like pain and hurt that you've been stuck in and stuck dwelling on. There's no reason why you can't be these cards right here. So thank you for listening. I hope that you found some good messages, some encouragement. These cards are beautiful, and I'm so excited to see what you have in store for us, because it's definitely something bright and beautiful. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like it, comment and let me know if this spoke to you. Comment to let me know if it didn't. And see you next time. Bye. So I forgot to pull a Halloween card, an oracle card, but you got Vampire, Emotional Intelligence. And what this automatically makes me think after the rest of the cards and the charms is that this person who you did have a relationship with, whether that was like a friendship or a romantic relationship or whatever, they were an emotional vampire. They were sucking the life out of you. They were not good for you. And I'm just really hearing that you're making the right decision by letting them go, by walking away and getting them out of your life. And when you do that, that's going to be a huge reason why you are now able to step into that confidence and that star energy and into your power, because you're no longer having all of your energy being taken away and being spent on this emotional vampire. of a person. That really has my heart racing. So like that was meant to be heard. And I hope you heard it loud and clear. Okay, bye. Hello and welcome to pile number 2, the orange carnelian crystals. So to start off with what is holding you back right now, there is this heavy energy of transformation and change. You have the death card, and the theme of this reading really is death and rebirth, because we have the scorpion, the bat, a skull, vampires. Like Halloween right now is all about death and rebirth. So there's this heavy energy of like, you need to let yourself die. You need to let this situation die. You need to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You need to stop sitting in this energy of like, oh, like I'm so bored. If only I had this, if only I could be doing this. You need to let that go. Because you can be the person who you want to be. You're just not taking any action to be that person or to do the things that you want to do. So you need to let this, whatever situation has been weighing heavily on you, you need to let that go, and you need to let this version of yourself go. And what you need to do is you need to charge forward into the person who you're meant to be. Charge forward on the journey to finding yourself and to finding more motivation and passion and drive. So a couple of cards for how to come out of this, how to get over what's holding you back, is the Lord of Scepters and the Ten of Knives. So the Lord of Scepters goes really nicely with the Two of Scepters, because this is showing that you are going to master harnessing your energy and using it. You are going to be charging forward with so much passion, so much fire and energy and motivation and light and courage. And you're ready to like show it off to the world. Like nobody is going to stop you once you get started. And with the Ten of Knives, this is like just goes along really nicely with death as well. It's all about just letting go, moving on. You cannot be reborn if you don't die. Like something new and exciting and great is just around the corner, but you have to let this go. You have to just move on, because you're only prolonging the inevitable. You're going to die eventually. And this is obviously like, referring to not actual death, but just situations and like, I think it's just, sorry I'm getting stuck, but I just feel like you just have to do such an overall like change, like every aspect of your life almost. And I just want to say that I'm so sorry that you've been feeling so stuck. I know I'm coming off a little bit like, because the messages are just like coming, but I'm sorry that you have been feeling stuck, and I'm sorry that you're going to have to let this part of you go. But what I'm seeing is just so much better. So much better. So the Halloween oracle card that I pulled, also death. The eternal cycle begins here. So I just like can't even make that up. Like, enough said. Like death, let go. The eternal cycle begins here. Your life doesn't end when you let this thing go. It begins. So more in that loss, more in the loss of who you were, who you wanted to be, what the things that you were doing that you'll miss maybe. But know that once you let go, you will be on fire. So I'm going to pull a couple charms just to get some last significant meanings and connections. Let's see what we get. Okay. So we have octopus, airplane, tea, desert rose, the paper clip. We have Capricorn energy. Maybe you're a Capricorn, or maybe the person that you need to let go of is a Capricorn. Someone needs to let go of a Capricorn. What are you doing with the Capricorn? Just kidding. PYT, maybe a different mixture of the letters to make someone's initials, or maybe these have some sort of significance to you. PYT, pretty young thing. You're about to become a pretty young thing once you just move on. Warrior, you got this. You're gonna come out of this a warrior. So strong. You can do anything. Desert Rose is all about self-confidence. So stop looking in the mirror and thinking that you don't deserve the life that you want to live, because you do. And with the paperclip, I'm feeling like you need to get organized. I think something that you've been struggling with is organization. I think you have energy and motivation, but you're just not sure what to do with it, and you need to get organized. And that may not be something that you've been good at, but since you're making all these changes, it's time to make that a change too. The airplane, I'm feeling like you could be moving. That could be a decision that you're having to make, is whether you want to move, or maybe you just want to travel. Maybe you want to hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. I feel like with the octopus, you've had like all these, you're putting your feelers out there, and you're finally starting to like feel around and see that there's these things that you want to do, but you've just been feeling like you don't deserve it, or like you don't know where to start. But the time to start is now, and the place to start is right here. So go after what you want. Be the person who you want to be, because now you can be. You just died. Welcome. You're reborn. So thank you for listening to that. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you found any messages, let me know if you didn't. Thank you, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye. Hello, welcome to pile number 3 and the garnet crystals. For what is holding you back, you have Queen of Knives, 3 of Knives, and Prince of Skulls. So right off the bat, I feel like this is you, and this is a love interest. And I feel like what's holding you guys back from connecting and having something so beautiful is some sort of heartbreak. Is like, I don't know if something happened between the two of you in the past, or if maybe one or both of you has someone else that's from the past that's like still has a place in your heart, or I'm feeling like it's someone is in between you and your relationship. The Queen of Knives is someone who is super good, super like confident, super good at communicating her feelings, her needs, her ideas, beliefs. She goes for what she wants. And the Prince of Skulls is someone who is very grounded, who has it all, the whole package. And I feel like you guys are longing for each other, but there's someone or something really painful in between, holding you guys back. So a couple cards to clarify, or rather a couple cards to look at for moving forward and how to overcome what's holding you back, is the Ten of Skulls and the Four of Scepters. So in most Four of Scepters cards, I feel like usually you would see a couple and they'd be kind of together, like together, resting together, doing whatever, sort of like sitting back. But this girl's alone, and this girl is alone. So what I'm thinking is that you guys need to take some time apart. You need to see that you have it all. You don't need him or her or they to have it all. You have everything that you need, like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. You have it all within yourself. You do not need anybody else. You have worked hard to get to this point. You have worked hard to get yourself into this space of confidence and leadership. So don't forget who you are just for this person. But what I'm feeling is that when you do this, that's what's going to bring you guys closer together, is once you're more good within you. Because I think this might be you. They look kind of similar, and the crows. It seems like this person, while appears confident and solid, there seems to be some heartbreak. And maybe you're hurt from someone from the past, and you need to heal, and you need to be okay with who you are now. Learn a little bit more about yourself, spend a little bit more time with yourself, with your shadow self. This person has dark hair while this one has white. So what I'm feeling is like you need to get to know your inner you more before you're ready for this. This will be good. This will be great, but she needs to heal. And she needs to remember who she is, inside and out. And so I also got some Halloween cards, and I wanted to have the book out in case I want to read from there. So Barmbrack, Sweetness and Synergy. If you want to pause and read that and see if you connect with what the book says. And then also, sorry, this is a mess. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So there's that page. Okay, that was it. So right off the bat with those two cards, synergy, sweetness and synergy, eternal love. This is going to be an amazing, amazing connection. So the cards want to encourage you that, like, this will happen, this will come, it will be so good, but you have to realize your own inner sweetness, become connected with yourself again. Love is love for yourself first before anybody else. And then once you do that, it will be so sweet. This won't be there anymore. It'll be that. It'll be so much love, so much flow, so much abundance, sweetness, synergy. It will transcend physical death. I'm going to pull a few charms just to kind of wrap up and pull together any symbols or significant meanings. Okay. Dog, loyal. This person will wait. Y, maybe their name starts with a Y, their last name, something significant to you. Scorpio. This entire reading has had so much Scorpio energy. It is about to be Scorpio season. I'm a Scorpio. I know a lot of people who watch me are Scorpios. So this could be you, this could be someone in your life. The Witch, flying high, gaining new perspective, realizing your inner witch, your power. Turtle, slow and steady. This is coming. Just be patient, because it's coming. I want you to go outside. I want you to go outside and spend some time with the trees, with flowers, with the bees and the birds. Reconnect and relax and be grateful outside in nature. 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So going forward from here, I see you having a lot of energy. You're going to be worried about what people see you doing with this energy. And it's going to be explosive. But I feel like you're just going to be on fire for yourself. You're going to love the shit out of yourself. And you're going to become so aligned with yourself and so passionate about yourself that everything you touch is going to be just that as well. So thank you for listening. I hope that you found some good messages in this reading. If you liked it, like this video, comment, let me know if you got any messages, if you connected with it. If you didn't, feel free to subscribe. I hope to see you guys again here soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.